We're going to start with Isaac Hodgins. When you're ready, please ask your first question.
I guess just first of all, how would you describe the disappointment of guaranteeing another losing season?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, say the least. And, you know, um, no matter what the record is or what the score was, we have a job of just coming back and clearing the film and then, just getting better. That's what the goal has to be, just get better.
You guys were really good in third down situations tonight, especially there in the third quarter. Just how proud are you overall of this defensive effort?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good defensive effort. We just have to, a few of those plays we could have, when we got the ball out, we just have to find a way to come up with it because, if we stop the drive on some of those scoring drives, who knows what the score would have been.
It seems like all these losses have kind of ended with a sort of what if moment. If one play had maybe gone a different direction, how kind of just disappointing is it that you guys have come up short on a few of those situations this year when things could have been different?
Yeah, I mean, it never comes down to just one play. There's so many plays throughout the whole game where we could have just, if it would have went this way, then, the outcome may have been different. So it's never on just one player or anything like that.
How would you describe the post-game locker room? What was the mood like in there?
Yeah, it was, it just sucked. I mean, to lose to the same team by, 3 points 2 years in a row, just, it sucks. So, yeah.
Any more questions for Isaac? Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Chance Nolan. Please ask your first question when you're ready.
Chance, can you lead us through that last play in the fumble and what you saw from your perspective?
Yeah, we had a screen called, and they ran a man scheme, so we tried to pump our fake screen to the left and come back and hit our back, and they covered it well, and I saw the void, and I tried to hit it and go get a first down so we could stop the clock, and I just, I got to be better with the ball in that situation. I got to tuck it up and just go down and get that, make that play happen.
Chance, I can only imagine how disappointing it is to have the game end like that, but how much do you feel like you grew from last week to this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the whole game and the speed of the game was slowing down for me a lot. I think I was getting through some of my progressions and finding some receivers, and we had a bunch of receivers just step up and make big time plays with us, with Champ and Trevon Bradford being out. So I mean, Tyjon Lindsey had a couple of great catches for me, and Zariah Beeson, Trayshawn Harrison, first game back, he was stud for us, making catches all over the field. So I mean, there's a lot of improvement I feel on my part from game one, but there's still so much that I can clean up and be better at for sure going forward.
Did you see the guy coming that was punching the ball or?
I mean, I kind of try to hit my O lineman and hit that safety and just fall forward on my O lineman. I kind of got hung up, and then the guy came back and tried to get my knees down, but the ball probably just jarred loose, and I mean that's just football. Something I got to be better with my ball security and thing like that. Something I can't do in that situation.
What's it like having Harrison out there? How would you describe what he brought?
Oh yeah, he's a speedy, big, physical receiver, runs great routes. I mean, it's awesome having him out there and being able to use him as another weapon, especially with some other receivers injured. And I think, a lot of guys, I think tonight stepped up and battled their butts off.
Have you had a lot of chances to throw to Harrison? Like, has he played behind the scenes?
Yeah, I mean, in camp, I know I threw to him a lot, actually. I was getting a lot of reps with him in camp. And yeah, throughout, I mean, this week he was in our plan the whole time. I got a lot of throws with him throughout the week and after practice. So yeah, no, we felt comfortable together. I mean, wish we would have had that one scramble back where I just kind of floated it. We would have probably had a touchdown on that play. So just some things that we can clean up for sure. I think me and him going forward. But yeah, it was exciting to have him out there and see him make some plays for us.
Hey, Chance, from week one to week two, how much more comfortable did you feel tonight?
Yeah, I mean, tonight I felt a lot more comfortable. I felt like the game slowed down for sure. I felt like I was seeing everything that we kind of went over in film study, and But I mean, there's still a lot of things that I know that at the quarterback position I can be better at. I think we had two delay of game penalties where I need to be better at, watching the shot clock and understanding that, might have got the call in late, but I got to be able to see that and maybe call a timeout, or so we don't got to take a penalty. So there's just some, managing things about the game that I'm learning from. I think the college football level is definitely a, faster paced game. And I think there's a lot of things that I can build on from this game for sure.
How would you describe the mood in the locker room afterward?
I think we are a little, down. I think we know that we should have won that game. I think we've been in too many close games, I think, throughout the year that we hope to pull those ones out. We battled. I mean, yeah, you can say we battled, but I think as a team, we want to win these games. We came in, we haven't beat Stanford in I don't know how long, and we were right there. We're a couple plays here or there away from beating these guys, and I think it's just it's kind of a sour taste in our mouth after this one. But I mean, I think there's a lot of things that we can build on from this as a team going forward.
Hey, Chance, on the touchdown pass to Tyjon, did you see the penalty flag? Did you know you had a free play?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, I saw them jump offside. We practiced that. They jump offside, snap it. We got 4 verts, and just threw the ball up there, and he made a play from you. It was awesome.
What was the reaction from your teammates to the fumble? Anything stick out? Any interactions stick out?
They were very positive with me. They're all telling me to keep my head up, and because that hurts me a lot. That play, I feel like a lot of the weight's on me from that. But no, they all came up to me and told me just keep your head up, keep going. Very positive to me after the games. I love those guys, man. They competed their tails off with me. I competed my tail off for them, and we just fell up short. But that's something I think I could have done better to help us win that game.
Did you think your knee was down?
I don't know. That's football, man. The knee could have been down or not. It doesn't matter. I got to hold on to that ball. I can't let it go. I got to leave no doubt in that situation. You got to leave no doubt.
Would you describe, when you talk about the mood of the team, was it more anger than disappointment, or was it just disappointment?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think, every time you lose, I think you should be a little angry, especially when you feel like you should have came out on the, other side of things. So I think, as a team, we're, a little disappointed, a little angry, but there's also a lot of positives and a lot of things that we can watch film at and, clean up tomorrow as we, progress through this week and for the rest of the year.
Last question for Chance.
It's safe to say you guys feel like you have some unfinished business, so close in some of these losses, and that not quite to a bowl game, not a chance at a winning season, but yet so close.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the narrative throughout the year. We were so close in so many of these games. We competed all the way through 4 quarters, but at this level, you got to be better in those end game situations. You got to be able to produce and come out on the winning side of things. And tonight we just fell up short. That's all I can.
Thank you, Chance.
Yep.
Okay, Coach, when you're ready, please go ahead.
Well, hard-fought football game. Obviously really close, and comes down to 1 or 2 plays. And credit to those guys, they made 1 or 2 more plays than we did. I thought there was opportunities for us really on both sides. Got the ball defensively, got the ball on the ground twice from the quarterback. We don't recover them. Offensively, we had the lead, had an opportunity to turn it into a 2-score lead. We didn't do that. And just like this team does, we're going to fight till the end, and had the last drive, balls moving. And, unfortunately, we have the 1 turnover of the game. I will say I thought Chance played with great effort, played well, made some big time throws, finished some drives for us. I thought we had some receivers step up. We were down, right? Bradford and Champ not playing, but Trey Sean had a great first game. Tyjon Lindsey made some plays for us, which was great to see. Beeson makes the big time catch for a touchdown. And, that's a tough team to beat. But obviously disappointed that we didn't get it done, but I did appreciate once again this effort of the football team.
Jonathan, did you think Chance's knee was down?
I mean, I didn't see it great on the Jumbotron. The angle of when the actual play was going, I didn't have a great angle. So, they reviewed the thing. They saw it. Didn't get the call.
What was your message to the team afterward, Coach?
I appreciate them. That winning's hard and it's tough. There's no other way to sugarcoat this thing. I mean, these guys have been working to win games, and we haven't won as many as we have liked, and so it hurts. I do appreciate those guys. They work together. They've been working really hard. I appreciate that these games mean so much to them. So it's pretty somber mood in the locker room, which it is what it is.
Jonathan, could you talk about the play of Chance Nolan from week 1 to week 2?
Yeah, I think he made a huge jump. You could just feel his comfort level out there. He's moving his feet, making some plays, running, was accurate on some deep balls to stretch the field. I thought he played really, really well.
Jonathan, last week you weren't too happy with the execution. Did you feel like it was better today?
Yeah, I did. I really did. There wasn't a bunch of bust assignment there. We got to clean up some penalty end and on special teams, the penalty piece. But besides that, kind of standing out to me, I did think it was just a quality football game. And both sides. Credit to Stanford. They played well, battled it out. Like we've been saying the whole week, got a bunch of respect for that program and that coaching staff. I thought it was a well-played football game that went back and forth, came down to the last, whatever it was, 25 seconds.
How would you describe what Harrison gave you, and what does he bring to this team?
Yeah, he made some plays, man. Got the deep ball. I think it was one of our largest plays of the year, yardage-wise. He's been working hard in practice, knowing that he had this opportunity to play at the end of the season. I think he's going to be a really good player for us the next couple of years.
Jonathan, talk about Jack Toletto's role tonight.
Yeah.
How successful he was, especially that one where he looked like he was stopped and then he just bowled forward.
Yeah, he's physical. We got confidence in that package. I think our offense gets energized when he comes in the game. And I see that role continuing because he was successful again tonight.
Jamar was limping and looked like he picked up a knock or two over the course of the game. How's he doing? And is it anything bad, good? Where are we at with him?
My initial impressions, it is not major, but we'll kind of find out. I'll give you some more updates, early next week.
What did they do to kind of successfully bottle him up? He had some solid gains, but it was certainly less than what he's done most of the season.
Yeah, no, they've put some guys in the box. They did some blitzing. And they're sound on defense. We said that all week going in, and if they're going to try to take away one person on our offense, it's going to be him. And you saw some of those pictures loaded in the box.
Jonathan, what about Avery Roberts?
Yeah, I'll know more here on Monday, but he was not able to return, obviously.
Jonathan, this is 9 straight games. You guys have been right in it to the end. And only a few times you've been rewarded with wins. When do the losses start wearing on a team that it's just hard to keep going?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel good about this team to continue to go. We got one more game. Don't know where it's at or who we're playing or when we're playing, but I do believe that these guys will be anxious to get another opportunity next week to play. And it's tough to win. It's tough to win in this league. You got to play well to do it, and you got to take advantage of some opportunities. And if you miss them, sometimes that comes back to bite you. And I go back again. We got the ball on the ground twice. If we recover some fumbles there, we got opportunities to take a 2-score lead. And obviously, we got an opportunity at the end of the game.
I know you've said in the past, Jonathan, that moral victories aren't the same as fully winning, but just looking at the totality of work since you've gotten to Oregon State, does it feel like the program this year took a step forward where there's no blowouts, every game is close and you're in it and have a shot to win in every one you play?
I think we are continuing to build and add momentum to what we've got going. I'm confident with where our group's at, and with so much coming back over the next year or 2 years, I'm confident that we can continue a momentum and get ourselves to a bowl game.
Coach, back to Harrison, what was he able to do in practice before this week, before he got eligible? Was he exclusively scout team, or did he kind of vacillate?
He did both, and I credit our receiver coach. Fince Hansen does a great job with those guys, and he kept him engaged, gave him some work with not just the scout team, with the first and second group, really the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I look at that position group as a whole. I got 2 key guys that go down. We got guys stepping up tonight. And so Fince has done a great job with that group ever since we've been here. Thanks, guys.